Welcome. And welcome to Iceland. How are we liking the harpa? Oh, okay, mixed. So the reason we had to delay is that we're pulling up a pretty epic thing here, mixing several streams, and we had a few video mixers crash on us, and we've replaced them now a few times, but we should hold together right now. This is the first time anything like this has been pulled off in this venue, which got recently built, so we're working out some of the kinks, but that means the rest of the program will be solid. And welcome to everyone on Eve TV. The latest stream stats say there are about 7,000 people watching Eve TV. And we also are streaming this keynote into PlayStation Home. So we have apparently several 100,000 people in PlayStation Home watching this. We have a whole sort of keynote program up ahead for the next 3 days. Usually, as we know who have been here often, the Thursday has been kind of light with content. So we're basically grabbing Thursday now and using that to show a lot about Dust. And we'll be seeing a pretty spectacular playable demo now in a few minutes. So that's the focus today. Tomorrow we'll be talking about everything EVE Online coming in this year. And we'll also be reflecting a little bit on what has happened between Fanfests. And then on Saturday, we'll be talking about more future Outlook stuff. Still have a huge vision for EVE overall, but it's going to be grounded way more in reality of delivering the moment-to-moment gameplay we all know and love in this basic game. The program is quite full. The harpa allows us to run several concurrent tracks. So I know you're all going to be checking out what our amazing developers are going to be presenting here. There are a lot of really cool stuff. There's a lot of panels and roundtables where you get to sort of share your impression on Dust and get more detail on the link, and we really want your feedback on that. So please make sure to show up for those sessions. Due to the delay, we will be delaying the schedule for the remainder of today. So the poker tournament and those things will start once this is over. Yay. So Dust. This is about Dust, but just as a bit of a reminder, I'm going to start this Fanfest sort of basically where we ended the last one, which is playing through the Future Vision trailer again in this great auditorium. So here we go. Dim the lights.
Honor isn't about making the right choices. It's about dealing with the consequences. There's a fine line between right and wrong. You'd better know which side of it you're on.
This is Vanguard 6. We've reached the last checkpoint before the terminus.
Can you take the ground station?
Not without the close air you promised.
You'll have it. Now keep going and do what I'm paying you for.
You just send an airstrike and the money. We'll take care of the rest. 6, make it cover. Move up. Move. Use your jacks. Where's that goddamn airstrike? We had an agreement. We did our
Airstrike
part.
aborted.
There's been a change of plans, Vanguard.
Orbital strike launched.
Help isn't coming. At all.
The moment you lose your honor, that's when you learn the hard way. Your choice always comes back around.
So this is still the future vision of EVE, even though we will make absolutely certain that we don't repeat some of the failures of last year of losing sight on the core game experience. And you will be hearing, a lot about that tomorrow. And the feedback, sort of generally, from when we did this last FanFest, I read this blog from a person on the CSM, which estimated this would take 18 years to make. And I think the orbital bombardment piece of an EVE player shooting a Dust player on a console was probably the biggest leap of faith in this. And to sort of see where we are with that, then we have Brandon Lorino and Atli Már coming from Shanghai here with the latest build of the game. And they are going to take us through what they have to show right now. So, Brandon and Atli.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for joining us tonight. So, I know you're really excited to watch our demo here, but I've got some PowerPoint slides for you. That's the first one. Not a bad one. So, Dust 514. Just a couple of quick reminders. It's a AAA, free-to-play MMO FPS. You play in the persistent single-shard EVE universe in real time with EVE Online users on PC and Mac. And it's launching exclusively on PlayStation 3 in 2012. Let's check it out right now. Not too bad, not too long there. All right, so we're in our Merc quarters here, and just going to jump right to it. We're actually on a station in the EVE universe right now.
Yeah, you probably recognize this Merc quarter. It's also in EVE Online. But yeah, they cohabit the same space stations and so on, so it looks the same.
So I'm just going to push start and bring up my Neocom. And just like in EVE, all my stuff is here. So we'll just flip through this really quick. So here at FanFest, we're really focusing on the shooter experience. You're just going to be jumping into battles. So you're not going to have a lot of time to check this stuff out. So we're going to show you it quickly. So character sheet first. Of course, that's a temporary portrait. You'll be able to pick whatever you like. Just a temporary corp there. You can see my name, my race, my corp, some vital statistics about myself.
And of course, the skills. Our skill system is our skill system is similar to the one in EVE Online. It's probably familiar, but it uses passive skilling. You earn points that you spend, and and active skilling as well, that you earn in battles, and you can then commit into various skills. As you can see, I have a lot of skills, a lot of skill points, but
it would take years to earn all of these skills.
Yeah.
So
Our current lineup of skills, it takes about 7 years to skill through it all.
Anyway, so there's of course a lot of other stuff in here, augmentations. You can check out your clones, employment history, things like that. But we're just going to skip ahead. So let's just go into battle.
Sure.
So we're going to hit up the Battle Finder, and this is just a quick way to look at what contracts are available. Of course, we only have one set up for this demo, so it's set up as a court match here. We're just going to go in, but there's lots of ways to find different battles in Dust.
You could be invited into a battle by a friend, or of course a star map. The exact same star map as in EVE Online. You can filter it and find battles like that. So we're in the war room. This is sort of like a lobby before a match. This is where players congregate. It's a social 3D space. They can do some last-minute fit changes or purchase stuff off the market or smack talk in local or something.
So before we jump into battle, we're just going to go through a few more things here. So open up the NeoCom again. And now that we're in battle, you can see some of the options have changed. Moving on, we're going to take a look at fitting.
Yeah, our fitting is also very similar or familiar to you guys. We can create a new fit. These are the drop suits that I have in my inventory. This is my favorite one. It's the prototype Assault. And yeah, it works pretty well on a PlayStation. The analog controller is very good at that.
Yeah, it's really easy to use. You just move around the wheel, click the button.
And then, of course, vehicles. Vehicles play a huge role in the game, and you fit them in the same way as a dropship or a spaceship.
Yeah, I just want to make sure my vehicle is set up.
I had some problems with it in a test.
And of course, there's the market as well, and storefront is coming soon. But there's lots of stuff in there already, hundreds of items in there already. So of course in Dust you have ISK and Orym, and ISK is the free earned currency shared with EVE Online. Then we got some installations dropping down. Battle has started. We're going to spawn in. I'm going to pick from my drop suits here. We have some pre-made ones. You've got Assault, Scout, Heavy. I like the Heavy anti-infantry.
Okay.
But yeah, you've got ISK and Orym, and of course ISK is flows freely between Dust and EVE, and then Orym is purchased from the PlayStation Store. But very important to note, of course, we are not going to be play to win, and I just want to re-emphasize that. There's nothing you can buy with Orym that gives you some unfair advantage over someone that just bought something with ISK. Yeah.
Should he say it again?
Yeah. We talk about it all day, every day. So, you know, this is something that we keep front of mind.
But Brandon, you can pay other people to win for you.
Well, that's a different topic. So, so yeah, here we are in battle, and our team is getting ready to roll out. We've got a drop ship coming in there, and yeah. So Atli and Ano are rolling with me here. Oh.
Be careful.
Yeah, you got to be careful that those things don't drop on you. So one really cool thing is, unlike in other shooters, you know, we don't just have vehicles just randomly littered all over the battlefield, materializing out of nowhere. These are actual assets in the EVE universe, and those RDVs come, bring them down on demand, and you can bring them down anywhere in the battlefield.
And yeah, they don't pop out of thin air. Same with the characters. There's resources behind it all, and you own them. Brandon is wearing a heavy drop suit. This is the quintessential vehicle killer. Yeah, show it off.
I like my HMG. Yeah, Atli's in an Assault. Of course, he's sort of the all-around soldier there. Where are you, Atli? There you go.
As you can see on the low-tech nature of this weapon, it's Minmatar. All right.
Yeah, so Atli has his little special tank that he likes to use, and I've got mine, so.
Galante all the way. It's a Marauder, HAV, or a heavy attack vehicle. It's the toughest one of the bunch. It's like a HAV killer, and I fitted it with a neutron blaster. That's actually worth to note. All of those things are very similar between the games. Our turrets are the same, or they share the same classes, and so on.
And important to note, there's our MCC, so that's our mobile command center. It comes in with us, the attackers, and our objective, let me just show you one more really cool thing. So one thing we're really proud of is our real-time 3D overview map here. So you can see it's showing the activity on the battlefield in real time, and it's in full 3D here. So basically what we're trying to do is first capture these two defense relays here, and then move on to the outpost. So the goal for the defenders is to blow up our MCC, so their outpost is constantly hammering it with fire, or deplete our clones. And our objective is to dock our MCC at the outpost. So that's what we're going to go do.
This is one of our smaller game modes. Of course, Real Conquest uses the commander and the whole command hierarchy and social structure required.
Yeah, this map is a couple miles wide, but this is what we call a small map in Dust. So yeah, let's roll out, fellas. We got 3 tanks with us. Oh, someone wants to roll? Nope, he doesn't want to roll.
Defense relay. Self-destruct systems engaged.
Oh, so we're getting near the first defense relay there and encountering some resistance. I can toggle between first and third person view on all the vehicles, which is cool. So yeah, we just took over the first defense relay.
Here's an installation turret. Whoa. Phantom, we need to take it out.
So of course we are on this one particular planet in the EVE universe, and this particular planet has its own attributes, its own thing that it's built on. There's no other planet in the EVE universe like it. So we're moving on to the second defense relay there. We're about 152 meters away there. Ooh, we got some heavy resistance going on.
We need to get to the defense relay. Wow.
Okay,
they were told to shoot across the nose. Actually, it's well, yeah, we store a lot of data, and we didn't get to show you that in the war room. You'll see it later in the demo, but we actually store all of the location data and kills and deaths and stuff, and we can display them in 3D in the war room, so you can see past matches where people went and how they killed people and stuff. And of course, exposing that data and allowing people to trade it could be quite interesting.
Are you hacking?
No, they're just... We cannot... Flank it. I'm a bit slow. I put a lot of armor on, so we wouldn't die in the demo.
Hacking it now.
I need ammo.
Alright, so another really cool thing is to get more ammo, and Atlee just dropped down a nano hive there, so we'll both go in the nano hive bubble and replenish.
And this is very much similar to the spawn points or vehicles being dropped in and stuff like that. We prefer dynamic battlefields, putting as much of this in the hands of players. You know, the ammo, where the spawn points are, stuff like that.
Alright, we just took the defense relay.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's move on. So, yep, we got some installations dropping down.
This here is a biomass outpost, or industrial reprocessing biomass. As you can see, it's called Dari. This is where dead people go and get processed and sold to rich EVE players. That's pretty tough resistance, both at the defense relay and here.
Let me hack this supply depot. I want to get a fourth gun. So yeah, before I can use an enemy installation, obviously I have to hack it. All right. I am going to switch it up.
Yeah, of course, you define your role
on the fly
in real time. You're not just choosing kits like in most other shooters. You are, you know, completely customizing how you want to be and what your role is. And then you add into that electronic warfare, that kind of stuff. It's pretty EVE-like. We actually have a presentation about defining your role on the battlefield tomorrow.
Okay, we've got some heavy resistance here.
Now what should we do?
I don't know, they're pretty tough.
Maybe we need to call in some help.
I think we should call in some help. Let's welcome Torve and Stouffer.
All right, guys. Of course, we've taken a lucrative contract. We wouldn't just be doing this out of our love. We've taken a bit of a contract. We're going to come in and see if we can't help these guys with an orbital strike. I'm pretty much fitted. I'm ready to go. I have my bombardment computer. Do you have all your stuff as well, Torby?
Yeah, I'm on my way. These guys cannot bunny hop their way out of this problem right here. They're going to need our help.
I completely agree. All right, as soon as Torby lands on grid, I'm just going to move my modules around like that. So we can see the planet here. We can get a target up here. From there, I can orbital bombard, and it'll turn up in the game. All right, there's Torby. Looks good. Are you ready?
There's a small issue here.
All right.
Help isn't coming. I'm actually going to betray you and get all the money. And
Oh, Christ. Not again. I need a little bit of help. What is this constantly? Whatever they're paying, I'll double it.
Do it.
Could I get a little bit of... Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah, right. Bring your friends.
I'm going to nonchalantly spin my ship while they kill you.
All right. I'm
I'm
totally tearing through your armor.
All right. Well, all right. If you're out of the way, I think I might just start doing this. So to do this, I'll need launch code. The launch code basically goes into the computer. That lets them relay a target, and I can then shoot them. Atle, what's the launch code?
It's B00M.
B00M.
I'm going to passively orbit you.
Let's get a target. I am ready to go.
Oh, I'll paint it.
Still waiting for broadcast target.
So Atle's brought out his Cortex and he's painting a target. I think hit him on the gate right there. They're all sort of bunched up right there.
There we go. Target. All right, let's do this. Could I interest you in another one?
You know, normally it would take some setup and cool down. There's some rules around how you do this, but yeah, dev hacks as someone called out. We can just do another one. You guys want us to do it again? Yeah! All right, let's do that. Bomb the hell out of them. Yeah. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, fools. All right. So now we got an opening here. Let's get out of here. And now we have to move on to the outpost and take on those objectives because those anti-MCC cannons are hammering our MCC. Thus, why they are anti-MCC cannons. All right, our ride is here. Atle's in. I'm in. Let's go. Let's roll. Yeah, fools.
All right, should we bail out?
All right. So I think we're just about over our objective here. Let's get out. I'm going to inertia dampener down. Absorb the impact. You hacking? No, cover me. I'm going to hack.
No.
Here we go.
Right, I'll defend you.
Getting shot. Someone's shooting me, so. All right. Now we got to hold this down for a minute while our compadres hack the others. Ooh, someone's standing right in front of me. Oh, team kill. Sorry, buddy. Don't run in front of a heavy machine gun. I don't know what to tell you. Oh. All right, we got our objective. You can see from our HUD on the upper left, our team is just about hacked theirs.
Mariko's with knife.
Virus upload complete. PK terminal.
All right, we've got B.
They're almost
there.
Almost there. Yeah, see, it's
Throw that out.
captured.
All right, we got it. We win. What a surprise that we won like that.
Good job, Brandon.
I'm really good at this game, that's why. Yeah, so end of match, you can see we got some rewards for this, although heavily jacked up. Dev hacks, yes. And yeah. No, of course not. So yeah, that concludes our demo. And I do have a couple more PowerPoint slides for you. PowerPoint slides!
Can we get a clap for the PowerPoints?
All right, so just a couple of reminders of some cool stuff coming up at Fanfest for you all. So we have a huge tournament. Apparently we're all filled up really quickly. Thank you. Yeah, it's happening tomorrow, Friday, from 1800 to 21. And Saturday is the semifinals and finals from 1300 to 1500. The game mode is ambush. It's going to be a team deathmatch and on the biomass outpost. So the deathmatch happens within that outpost that we were just fighting in. So the really cool thing about this are, of course, the prizes. So the first place team, everyone on the first place team will get a PlayStation Vita and a PlayStation 3. And everyone on the second place team will get a PlayStation 3. And we have a special prize for the best player on the winning team. So check it out. It's happening starting tomorrow. Thank you, Sony. Thanks to Sony for that. Those are really some awesome prizes. And the grand prize is really, really awesome. So thanks, guys. So Dust 514 at FanFest 2012, we have some really cool stuff lined up for you. So on Friday, we have the Seeding the Universe session. So again, unlike other shooters, we don't just have like 4 maps or whatever. We're covering thousands of planets. And this session will go into exactly how we do that, how we create the different terrains and layer upon those different terrains to create the variety. Then we have the battlefield roles. So one thing that's really important to us with Dust 514 are the different roles you play on the battlefield. So of course you saw we have an assault and a heavy and a scout and a logistics, and you're probably familiar with those from most shooters. But the difference in our game is just how deep those roles go and how much we're playing them up, and then through our fitting system, how much you can customize them. So for instance, you could make a scout with a heavy gun, or a heavy that can run quick, and that's one of our unique advantages.
And of course, how you combine them as a group. Spider tanking, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So we're really trying to play up the strategic element of the game. And in the bigger sort of matches, the skirmish battle, which is the objective-based mode you just saw, and conquest, where you're actually taking over an entire district or an entire planet, we're really trying to play up the strategic aspect of it. But of course, I do want to state, you can just jump in and have a quick death match and just kill people easily as well for 5 or 10 minutes. So it's really up to you how far down the rabbit hole you want to go. What does this mean for our alliance? We know a lot of you here at FanFest are curious, how does this impact alliances, corporations, treaties, all this kind of stuff? And that session will go into that. That's on Saturday. We have the open forum, so we'll just have an open dialogue with any of you who attend about the game, any of your questions about the game. We're looking forward to that. And then orbital warfare, so that'll be a session going into more of the details about exactly how orbital bombardment works and the rule set around it and the gameplay around that. So please check those out.
And how big they get.
So the Dust 514 beta, again, know you're all very curious about that. We're currently in closed beta. We launched it in December. FanFest attendees will be getting in April. You should all be getting a code to redeem to do so. There will be additional entry waves between April and June. We open up further in June around E3. But I really just want to note we're really taking our time to iterate and get it right. We want to do this with your feedback. And the conversation starts here now. So we want to hear from you. Come see Atlee, come see me, come see the rest of the folks on the team. And we're just really eager to get your feedback this weekend and iterate on this exciting game with you. And that's just a very important part about how we're approaching the whole thing. And that's it. Thank you.
Thanks.
Back to you, Hilmar.
Okay, how awesome was that? Please take advantage in interacting with the team. They've worked really hard to put this together, and there's gone a lot of energy in getting it here to be demoable on stage. And this is a huge moment to really get your feedback and go into the sessions and really learn about it. We did a CSM preview this morning. One member commented that he got 70% assured in an hour. And we hope to get you guys up to 100% assured that this is going to be a good thing for Eve in these 3 days. Tomorrow, it's going to be all about Eve, so look forward to seeing you all there. And then on Saturday, again, we'll talk more about the future. This is basically it. We're going to keep it short because we need to catch up on schedule. The charity dinner is on for 8. The poker tournament, go and see Peter Marquet, and the Alliance panel should be scheduled to start at 7, which is in about 15 minutes. So thank you. Thank you all for coming, and thanks for the patience in the little delay we had. And see you tomorrow, if not at the dinner. Thanks.